Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII.
Now, where were we again? Oh, right. Welp.
Sarah! Time to go. We have to leave before the army. What?
That's a post brand. That girl's a lassie.
Man, Saz knows an awful
I already
lot about
told you
this
that.
whole lassie business.
Post
Well,
lassie.
don't we already know that Sarah's a lassie? And doesn't Saz
They
already
should
know?
die,
Listen.
Didn't we stop the game to have a big long conversation about this before?
and killing her is a mercy. You came.
Right?
Sarah!
Oh boy.
Everyone's happy to see Snow.
You can just see the joy on Lightning's face.
My hero?
I'll bet he got the hero thing from her. I'll bet it was all her idea.
Let's get you out of here.
Hands off. I'm taking her home.
Sis.
I'm not your sister. You couldn't protect her. It's your fault she can save us. Sarah? You can save us. Protect us all.
You can stop the game from happening.
Cocoon. Save Cocoon? Sarah, that was your focus?
Anything. I'll do anything. Leave it to me, you'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Because I'm a hero.
Somehow.
I was gonna say, yeah, how's that worked out for you so far, Snow?
You just relax.
Also, somehow I'll make things right. AKA the plot of Final Fantasy XIII in one sentence.
Sarah!
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what Lightning was going for there. That doesn't make any sense at all.
I'll fix it with the power of anime. Also, that this is happening.
Yeah. So we did mention this plot detail, right? This is not a thing that just happened out of nowhere?
Oh no, this is foreshadowed correctly. Totally. Weren't you paying attention? You have been reading the data log, right?
Sarah!
Actually, totally legit. I don't think this is in the data log at all up until before this.
Is she turning to crystal?
We'll see who fulfill their focus, are transformed into crystal, and gain eternal life.
Well, it's a good thing Hope's here to exposit for us.
Sarah, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? She's
Now,
not
what did
sleeping.
Saz do there?
Sarah's... She's...
She's alive.
No.
The legend. Remember the legend. Lassie who fulfilled their focus, turned to crystal, and gain eternal life.
If this is some big legend, then why didn't everyone immediately notice? If it's such a great legend.
Sarah's my bride-to-be. I promise to be hers forever. I don't care how many years I have to wait.
Yes!
Thank you!
Open
Finally!
your eyes and face reality.
God.
Sarah, does becoming a lassie really mean losing everything?
Yes, it does, Vanille.
Evidently. Well, I mean, think about this. You've got your focus, apparently, and if you don't do it, you turn into a zombie, and if you do, you turn into a statue. That's great. Real awesome.
Almost in place. Surface team, what is your status?
Do you know what else is awesome? Graphics.
Resistance is under control.
Actually, there's a nice little detail. If you notice, all of the lights on the Pulse Vestige are now on. When they brought it in, all of those lights were off.
Aw, shit. See, they can do attention to detail sometimes.
I'm not quite sure what they're going for here, but it is destroying the Vestige, I'll give them that much.
I think they're going for, pretty flashing lights. I think that's what they're going for. Also notice we seem to be in kind of a different-ish area.
Nonsense. Are you suggesting that we got arbitrarily moved for the sake of a cutscene?
I'm sorry, I'm falling for the conspiracy theories again.
That's what the patch was, right?
All they care about is getting everything from Pulse off Cocoon. Dead or alive, it's all the same.
Just a little thing, again. I can't help but notice that the game seems to be remarkably indecisive about how aware the characters are that the government is totally evil and is actually going to murder everyone.
I mean, well, Saz was not aware until Lightning told him. So...
We had some cutscenes showing everyone figuring it out, and then here it's like, oh, they're just going to move everything to Pulse, right? Right?
Trenchcoat, where you going?
Date with the Foul Sea. Got some things to talk about.
Oh, this is a great plan.
You're gonna ask it to help her? Are you out of your mind, kid? That thing wants to chew us up and spit us out.
Like, seriously
What do
though,
you want me to do?
let's take stock here. They came in to rescue Sarah. That's gone well. Now apparently they want to destroy the Fell Sea. And so, rather than, say, leave and let all of the big airships and cannons and bombs and giant-ass harpoon guns do all the work for them, they're going to walk in there and punch it?
Flawless plan. Can't possibly fail.
Oh, Snow does like punching things.
Alright, so, we have a new enemy here, the White. They are these little flying assholes, and as you saw, they dodge things. That's their gimmick.
Fortunately, they go down really quick when they're not dodging. As demonstrated. Also, we have a nice party of physical attackers, although for some reason Hope and Vanille seem to be better off health-wise than Saz and Lightning. Which is weird.
Well, Hope's not.
Oh yeah.
Hope has 170 after. No, he has 220. It's 170 and then a bangle. So,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, so no, Hope is very much still very pathetic.
Vanille, though. Not sure what the deal is with that. Also, these are definitively our power characters. Even though both Hope and Vanille have technically balanced weapons with okay strength. The only reason that Lightning and Snow are more powerful is because they've got better weapons.
Right, well, it's boss time.
Well, corridor time first.
Oh, yeah, silly me, how did I forget?
You forget what game we're playing here.
So this is the Foul Sea.
Sarah's a crystal now.
This totally doesn't look like anything from Final
And
Fantasy
she
VII.
did it. You got what you want. Now let her go.
Especially the shot of the giant, vague head-looking thing with a plaque with writing on it.
Please, turn her back.
So this was your grand plan, Snow? You were going to come in and
I'll
beg
be
the
Lucy
Foul Sea?
instead.
Well, it worked for Lightning opening the door,
Fine. You go on begging. Like this thing gives a damn what we want!
although she doesn't seem to be quite on board with this plan anymore.
Lightning.
Also, great, we lost a fight with a wall.
It's this thing's fault the purge started. And it's people who are dying. Sarah told us to save Cocoon. That means this thing needs to die.
Well, we got its attention at least.
Now it's angry. Thank you, Hope.
Not quite the majestic being I was expecting.
kinda like it. That's from a visual design standpoint. It's definitely weird. Kind of ineffable alien-y.
Now, Hope, we can't have you running off. That might derail the plot.
Besides, you can't escape from fights in this game.
You really think you can kill a Fal'Cie?
I'm doing this for Sarah.
Oh, Snowstorm changes tune pretty quick.
Oh, they're trapped in there. Also, did Sans just say something? Or was I imagining that?
As long as you don't mind an amateur. I got these things. Might as well use them.
Great attitude.
Thanks.
So, yeah.
Boss fight.
Meet the Fal'Cie Anima. And yes, most of the Fal'Cie are named after the summons, so get used to that.
The first one they referenced wasn't even... Well, I was going to say not a good one, but that's not really true. Anima was great. I'm just a little bit annoyed that the first reference they went with was something exclusive to 10.
At any rate, he really can't hurt you without his arm things, so as long as you kill them almost immediately, he can't really do much of anything to you.
Well, at least it's a slightly more interesting fight than just repeatedly attack it until it's out of health, which every other fight for the last 2 hours has been. So that's nice.
So yeah, that claw swipe, that was the only thing he can do without his arms. Right now, anyway. He gets one more attack below 50% HP.
Since we're going to be seeing a couple of them in this fight, I just want to point out something interesting about items. Which is that items are completely independent of your little ATB bar. They don't use up ATB at all, so if you have a full bar and you use an item, you can immediately do a double attack. So that's nice. It's a little bit of pro strat advice. Because, we totally need pro strats at this point in the game.
Alright, right there. That magical projection and resonant magic is his only other attack. He gets that below half HP, and it kinda hurts, but it's...
Yeah.
It's not super dangerous.
It's like a bit less than a quarter of your health bar. Yeah. Again, since healing is essentially free, as long as you are not a complete moron, this will pose absolutely no threat to you. Speaking of posing no threat...
And that's it.
Here we seem to have gotten some sort of unusual item from that fight.
Yes, the Doctor's Code drop that we got is... It's an item that doubles the effectiveness of potions.
Where are we?
But we got something more important to worry about now.
A little bit.
What's going on?
Dunno, but it sure is pretty.
So, of course, that wasn't actually Anima's true form.
Of course not.
No, that would be this fella.
Yeah, this is gonna end well. Like the bells. The tentacles, not so much.
I was gonna say, you're okay with the bells, but not the ominous Latin chanting?
Don't know if it's even really Latin, it sounds like they're just making generic vowel sounds. Of course, with these games we never know.
That sure looked ominous. I'm sure that will never come up again.
Oh, vague as hell is how that looked. Well, the good news is at least we weren't the only ones who have accomplished absolutely nothing here. Ah, well, you did tell us this was going to be pretty. You weren't lying.
When I couldn't see a future, and I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see. I'd just close my eyes, and lose myself in happier days.
Thank you, Vanille.
Okay, so this is the other thing that Final Fantasy XIII loves. This is the 13 Days. It is a series of flashbacks that happens throughout the game, and they sort of explain what everyone was doing before all of this bullshit started.
Essentially, this is like a David Cage plot, only done with some measure of competence. So, seeing as how we've got some time to kill, and we were just talking about terrible things done with competence, how do you think you would have redone the last 2 hours of this game? You know, short of removing it entirely, if it were up to you.
If it were up to me, well, it would probably start by saying that it's not 2 hours. That's by far its biggest sin.
Okay, I'm on board.
That, you know, it's 2 hours of nothing. I would say, like, maybe half an hour at most. A short introduction to teach you how to, teach you how to use the ATB system, to show you that, hey, items are free, all those little things that we've kind of came across along the way. A very brief stagger tutorial, and then throw you into things.
Yeah, of course, we haven't actually learned a whole lot of different things. We only learned a few things, but the game sure as hell droned on a bit.
Making a wish?
Also, it's really, really jarring to see Snow and Sarah together. She looks like she's 15, Snow, come on.
Yeah, seriously, he is massive and she is tiny, and this never, ever, ever, ever looks not weird.
Don't worry, I'll take the blame for you. You should ask for something bigger. These are wish-granting fireworks, like in the stories.
Stories, huh?
See, again, we were just talking about things apparently being big, well-known stories, and yet people just seem to forget about them. For no reason other than that they can then be reminded about them, because it serves the plot.
Some clue about what you're supposed to do. We'll figure this thing out. You will never be one of those monsters.
Okay. I will give the writers this.
A crystal?
There is this link between this flashback and the plot beat that we have just seen, involving the focus of the sea being completely, seemingly arbitrary and vague, and them not knowing what the hell it was. That happened to us, and apparently it just happened to Sarah. So I guess these aren't completely disconnected.
No, it's honestly, it's a decent way to do. It's a good way to do a flashback. It has information that is pertinent to what we just saw or are about to see, and it's handled well.
Well, albeit 30 seconds of information in an 11-minute cutscene.
Will you marry me?
Let's take what we can
Yes.
She said yes!
Snow, it's weird when you do that while no one's watching.
Although I will give them this. Not only do Square's artists make really fucking good CGI, they actually do know how to use color too.
Yeah. Like, I think we've said a couple times that one of the things that you unironically can't hate on about this game is that it is awfully pretty when it needs to be.
I love these fireworks. They granted my wish.
Your wish.
Of course, this cutscene is dumb in a zillion other ways, but it's definitely not ugly.
Yeah, some of the faces might kind of look a little weird at times, but otherwise, yeah, there's
What's that?
really nothing you can say about this. It's
To tell
gorgeous.
Lightning that I've become a lassie.
Hey, our engagement is way bigger news.
Oh yeah, who cares that you've been cursed by an ineffable being and you end up as either a zombie or a statue?
She'll be my new sister.
Yeah.
But it's weird how in denial they are about the whole LaCie thing. Maybe they're just distracted by the pretty fireworks. And the sickening music.
Yeah. Final Fantasy XIII, and especially the sequel, have this weird thing of throwing in lyrical music a lot.
Hey, Snow?
And these lyrics are actually, like, relevant to the plot, but you will never be able to understand these lyrics. So...
Yeah. We'll get a much better example of a lyrical track quite a bit later. But yeah, I don't think Square gets that lyrical tracks are supposed to be something you only use kind of sparingly, because otherwise they're not memorable. And then you end up just remembering this entire scene as, oh, I guess they were lyrics, but couldn't tell you what they were, though. Also, we have lingered on this scene for about 10 seconds longer than is necessary.
Way to go, Snow, you made her cry.
God damn it, Snow.
You can't even get engaged right.
Thank you, Snow.
Yeah. Well, you know what this means, though? We are done with the prologue.
Yes, next time we will begin Chapter 3, and we will get to play the actual game.
Oh god, I can't believe we finally got through this fucking chapter.
Alright, well, till next time, guys.
See ya.